congratulations to the Philadelphia Eagles and their fan base for defeating the Washington Commanders last Thursday. Job well done. You did what you had to do. You did what you had to do. You know what I mean? Are you on a different level? For that night, you were. In the fourth quarter. In the fourth quarter, you were. It's never easy losing to the Eagles because their fan base is so insufferable. And they probably say the same about us. You know, just pick a fan base in the NFC East. It's all the same. As far as how we played, I thought defensively we played admirably. And the offensively, we just, outside of that one drive that we scored on, we couldn't get anything going. We couldn't block him. Jalen Carter, we couldn't block him all night. He disrupted the whole process on the line. It was the first time I seen that line being outmatched. I mean, for the second time in a row. They're doing the best they can. But the talent on the other side of the ball has just been a little better. And so all the results when you can't run the football and you can't stop the run, and this is what happened. And I was saying that on another content creators chat, a live stream. I said, we playing well, man. You know, it was like 7-6 at that point. I think in the third quarter or so, deep in the third quarter. Yeah, we playing well, but it's just a matter of time that our defense is going to break. They've been on the field. They've been on the field all game. They're on the field. Time of possession, the Eagles dominated that. They dominated total yards. So even though it was a close game, offensively we couldn't do anything. We had nothing. We couldn't catch the ball. We couldn't get open. We couldn't protect. The check downs that we were getting that was keeping us somewhat in the game, but on that turnover on downs in the fourth quarter, questionable, controversial, call to go for it, but we were doing well all year, so we stayed within ourselves. And it's easy to say we could have kicked the field goal. We could have, but we couldn't stop them. And I guess Dan was like, Coach Quinn was like, hey, man, we got to score. We got to score a touchdown. So I was on that mindset. We just couldn't block them. They blew it up. Didn't block them. The mishandle of the ball we couldn't block them all night. And so, being though this is a copycat league, this is what we're going to have to expect. This type of defense going forward. Don't expect the Cowboys to come in here playing nicey nice. The most hated rival. They want theirs. They want to show that we're frauds. That's their motivation. Everyone who we play, every one of our opponents that we have next, want to prove that we're frauds. And that's the mission. We have to play our football and show them, no, it's not about being frauds. This is what we do. Last two games, we did okay. We competed, but too many breakdowns. Again, we can't stop the run when needed. Can't get off the field. Yeah, we play well on defense and we surprise people, but when it's crunch time and tip your hat to the other team, tip your hat to the Eagles, they made plays. We didn't. And that's how we lost the game. Simple as that. Simple as that. Now, we had some individuals in the game who flashed. Mikey Sanders still. He's a baller. He belongs. We got one there. He's a dog. He competes. Outside A.J. Brown and maybe Goddard getting a couple of long passes. And other than that, they had moments, but they were shut out. They were shut down. So it was a good NFC East type of game. Hard hitting, intense, and it's just a matter of time. A play here, a play there can determine the outcome of the game, and that's what happened. Saquon Barkley, what can you say about him? What can you say about him? Start taking him serious for MVP. Okay. I know they like to give it to quarterbacks, but Saquon, what would the Eagles be without him? I mean, they would be good, but he's good, man. He's good. He's awfully good. And as far as Jayden, JD5, he's a rookie, and he wasn't comfortable. And the Eagles, like I said, they disrupt him. The timing, he wasn't comfortable. His footwork wasn't there. The balls came short. I think some receivers could help him out a little bit, but, it still doesn't change the fact that he didn't have time to throw. He wasn't comfortable. And being those a rookie, people saying, well, maybe he's still dealing with that. Of course he's probably dealing with injuries. Everybody is. He's playing through it. And so, you got a torque in the ribs, man. You got tender ribs on a chilly night in Philadelphia. You know what I mean? So night game. And he's played in the South and California, out west, and this is the NFC East, so he'll get used to it. He's fine. Like I said, Cliff Kingsbury, some of the play calling, I didn't agree with, and I'm not gonna dog him because we all know how this league is. You know what I mean? It's a challenge every week. People scheme, they take things away, they take away what you do best, and they take the second thing away, and then you're down to your third thing, and you have to adjust on the fly. So we're in a little rough patch, but this is our first losing streak, and so we're going up against our most hated rival, our biggest nemesis, and we need a win. You know what I'm saying? They coming in thinking it's going to be like, the same old Commanders, but we need a win. So we need a win, bro, in the worst kind of way. The worst thing about this loss to Philly, the fact that it was a division loss and against a rival, but you have 10 days to stew over it. Like this mini bye, you have to oh God. And then, until you get back into the week, but it's like the last couple of days, man, that's why you ain't see me post nothing. What can I say? We got beat. I watched the whole game. Like I said, we were in the game. It was a tough game, but we faltered at the end. We couldn't execute, couldn't protect them. All the things I mentioned before, and we're on the come up. We're still playing with house money, but we can't fall apart right now. We have to be on point, and I think we needed a break. But we refocused this week, and playing a team from North Texas. They come in here with a lot of swag, even though they're just. But they got some athletes over there, Michael Parsons, Trayvon Diggs. They got some athletes still. And CeeDee Lamb. So it's going to be a hard test. It's going to be a hard-fought game because of the history of the franchises. You know what I mean? So that right then to tell you, It's gonna be intense, and the Cowboy fans gonna be in here deep. They're gonna be in here deep. You know what I'm saying? So we gotta get back on the winning board. You know what I'm saying? We gotta get back to winning football this week. We gotta focus. Everybody in that locker room, fan base, everybody, and stop acting like everything is doomsday. Oh, I knew it wasn't good. I knew we was food, man. I'm tired of y'all people, man. You're on ship, you're on board the ship, or you're off the ship. Just like that. You're on the commander ship, or you're off the commander ship, man. All right, enough with all that bad energy. We got a good football team. We got the quarterback. You know what I mean? We get some additional pieces next year on that offensive line. We need some monsters on that offensive line. I'm looking at Philly's offensive line. They got some monsters on that offensive line. I mean, these jokers are huge and athletic. That center they got. And so we definitely got to shore up that offensive line. You know what I mean? So we get a couple pieces in there, a couple of #1 draft picks on that offensive line. We're gonna be great. We're gonna be great. I have no doubt in my mind. I trust Adam Peters to the fullest. He knows what he's doing. So buckle up, man. The leaves are off the trees. It's football season. It's championship campaign. It starts now, man. It starts against Dallas. We can't afford any more losses. None. You know what I mean? We cannot be hoping someone beat this person. We got to take care of business from here on out. And we had 2 tough losses. Emotionally, that's going to affect us. It's going to affect the fan base. You know what I mean? But we can't, have a pity party about it. We got to go back in there. We got to, get back in the fray and fight. You know what I'm saying? Fight. It's gonna be a dog. I mean, it's look. It's gonna be a death fight from here on out. I mean, it's gonna be a death match with every team that we play. We can't sleep on anybody. You know what I'm saying? So, let's focus. We took it on the chin the last 2 weeks. Let's focus. Let's get focused. We play the team from North Texas this Sunday. Let's focus. Vanguardian TV. Peace.